Hello farmers and welcome back to No Man's Land. You can see we got the tree mulcher on the back of our wonderful T6 here because instead of doing field work today, I want to do a little bit more building over here, and I also need to get rid of these stumps. I'm tired of cutting down trees and trying to get out of here and not have the trailer run over a stump somewhere in the grass and the logs go flying everywhere and I gotta let them all back in. So we got the tree mulcher. We're going to take care of the stumps in here. We're going to take care of the grass in here, put down some dirt, so we're going to be spending some cash. And then we are going to put down our silo for near future grass silage, possibly. The chickens are doing the chicken things. You can see them running around. And yeah, we got up to like 4,000. I thought it said 4,000 eggs, but I see. Well, I kind of forget. These are 1,400 liters. I keep thinking these are 1,000. These are 1,400 liters apiece. So good amount of cash building up there. Same thing here, and of course, you know, lumber mill and the sawmill. Sorry, and Have a Seat is doing just fine as well. Over here, the tree did not respawn, so I'm kind of happy about that. We're going to take care of the field today too. Get rid of the stumps in this field and take out the grass. But first things first, let's go ahead and spend some cash by, well, throwing down some dirt. We got to go to construction, landscaping, painting. Make sure we select on dirt. Let me get the camera around this way. Okay, we don't want the square. We want the circle. And yeah, we're going to go, that may be just a little bit too big. Let's calm it down. Well, I don't know how much this is going to cost us, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be too cheap at 67,000 we were. So let's just go ahead and do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. All right, so far that's not too bad for the amount of money I spent. I can deal with that. Let's go around this way because this is where the silo is going to go. So first things first. All right, now I can broaden up my horizons here. This will just make it easier for me to find the stumps. I will have to paint again after I use a tree mulcher because, well, it's going to dig up rocks and all that kind of stuff. I had to cut down a few more trees over here because I did kind of... Oh, I got a log over there I kind of missed. I did happen to see putting down the sheep pasture, not putting it down, but getting the one that we were going to use. And I had to cut down a few more trees there. Looks like another log there. Ooh, so far I spent $7 grand to get rid of all the bushes and grass in here. Ugh, expensive. But it's got to be done, and I really wanted to go ahead and clean up the area as best as we could. I think we're all set here for the most part. Yep, that is good to go. And now I can see all the stumps. I may still have a couple stumps out here somewhere. I don't know how far the tree line actually came out, but they're out here somewhere. Somewhere beyond the rainbow. So while I go ahead and we start mulching up some of these tree stumps, and yes, I know there is a mod on the mod hub where you can use a chainsaw and get rid of the stumps, but we're using a tree mulcher. A couple of comments have been coming in, and I get a few comments like, you don't have to get out of your tractor to detach equipment. Yes, I do, because I am using the manual attach mod. Yeah, if you're not running the manual attach mod, you can attach and detach everything from inside your tractor. But we got manual attach, so we have to get out and manually attach it. Another comment is, where do I get the sawmill? I'm on No Man's Land. I don't have the sawmill. Make sure when you go in your mods folder, click on No Man's Land. You need version 1.1 of No Man's Land. And if you have that, then you should have the sawmill. No Man's Land was updated maybe 2 weeks ago, somewhere around there, something like that. So just have a look into that for sure. As for my mods that I use, most of the links are in the description below. Someone did ask, where do I get the chicken coop that holds 650 chickens? That is a mod by Stevie, and basically I just have the link to his Facebook page because a lot of the tractors, if I use a modded tractor or equipment, usually it's from Stevie. And he has a lot of mods on there that I'm not using that maybe you guys would like. So I just have the link to his Facebook page and the link in the description, so you can go there and get that. But definitely the chicken coop is from Stevie for 650 chickens. What else am I forgetting that people have made comments on? It'll come back to me later on, I'm sure. But the manual attach was one. The sawmill was the other one, and the chicken coop is one as well. So that's what we have so far. I probably should have started actually over where the silo is going to go, the bunker silo. The one thing I do like, I did see in the last update now, I think it was the last update, I don't know if it was from the original update or not, but if I were to put down another bunker in the future, they snap together. Ooh, I kind of like that, auto snapping. I did get the 2 fields plowed in as well over there, and I did get the rest of the grain put into the silo, so we're good to go on that front. Where is that? Wasn't there a stump here? Okay, I'm seeing things. I thought there was a stump there. Or did I mulch it up and not really know about it? Either way. So yeah, I was going to try out what I was calling the ghost image for putting down buildings, but I guess you can't do that unless you have the cash to do so. By putting down the ghost image, as I call it, it would allow you to place it down, and then you can see if you like it in that place. I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about when we get back into the building menu. First things first, I definitely want to chop up these stumps here. And I should be done chopping up stumps here for a while. I will have to cut down some more trees in the future. We're going to need I don't say we're going to need a shed. We don't need one yet. But I'm going to put down the workshop over here somewhere. And the workshop's not that expensive. Oh, so I didn't have to lower it to get rid of that stump. I like that. This will definitely change the looks of the farm. Kind of weird how I just went forward and backwards. That stump disappeared and I didn't see any sawdust and wood chips come flying out the back. That one disappeared as well. I'm kind of curious, is it still there under the ground? No, it doesn't appear to be. Alright, so did I find something where you don't have to actually lower this? We'll go over it. Go backwards. Did it disappear? It did that time. Well, I'll do it that way. That way I have to repaint. I mean, it's not going to cost me that much money to repaint over these areas here. So I have been putting all the wood that I've been getting into the sawmill. I may at some point just take the planks. Oh, that was the other question. Yeah, so I maybe start putting the planks into the furniture shop only. The question is asked, would you get more furniture, more bang for your buck by putting all the wood you get into the sawmill to make planks and make furniture? Yes. If you were just going to buy liters of wood by putting it into to make planks and then make furniture, you will get more out of that wood. We're just doing it with the sawmill and the furniture shop because we got so much wood. I'm not too concerned about it. And plus, I can sell planks. I mean, I don't want to make planks and then just take that product and bring it over to the furniture shop and then not get any money for the planks. But yeah, we're just making 2 products to sell currently because we need the cash. We need the money. It's not going to take me too long to actually chip up all these up. That stump disappeared. Well, these are weird. They're just like disappearing without even showing any wood chips coming out the back. Yep, that one disappeared as well. The more the merrier. And back up. I got a little... Yep, it's gone. Perfect. So over here where the tractor is facing, that is where the silo bunker is going to go. I did have a quick look at the cow pasture, and boy, I got a lot of trees to cut down to fit that in there at some point. Not anywhere close to having the cow pasture, but you know, it's nice to know, being able to see the image on the ground. Too bad I can't place it to see what it looks like, but yeah, we can kind of see where it needs to be, and I can kind of see how many more trees I need to cut to kind of fit it in. But getting rid of these stumps in here are going to be nice when I go in and out of here with some more logs in the future. I won't hit a stump and the trailer bounces just a little bit and my logs go flying everywhere. I apologize to the deer. I'm kind of minimizing your home area a little bit. It looks like that one disappeared. Alright, that one's gone as well. That's the whole purpose of a tree mulcher. I can't see anymore. I'm trying to see where the outline of the forest would be. I'll tell you what, I'll probably find one when I come in and out with the trailer load of logs. But I think that's good. Entryway is kind of cleared out, so we got a few more stumps in here to take care of. And then we'll go into the field, take care of the couple of stumps that's out there. And I will keep this tree mulcher around a little bit, because I mean, at least it for the day, so I might as well keep it for a little bit just to make sure. Nothing worse than leasing something and then returning it and finding out 5 minutes later it's like, oh, I wasn't really done with that yet, I guess. But it was $1,200 to lease this, but it'll be worth every penny once I get rid of all the stumps here. And at some point, when the money, like I said, is coming in really good, we just won't have dirt here. We'll put like little patches here and there of maybe grass, maybe a little bit of mud, make it more like a farm would look like, I suppose. I'm going to leave these logs here. They're not big ones, but you know what? It is wood, and I can use it, and it's not going to be in the way currently of what we're doing. And I do believe just one more stump will do you. And I think that is pretty much it for now on the tree stump mulcher. Just take a quick look around here. Yep, that will do. Yeah, I had to cut a few more trees in here because, like I said, this is where the sheep pasture is going to go. And there were a couple trees here. I probably am going to put down not fir trees, or I don't know, what kind of trees are they actually called? Let's go to decoration. Is it under decoration? A lot of fencing. Is it landscaping? Is it plants? Fence lights, others. Oh, trees right here. A big word that says trees. What do they actually call these type of trees that we're cutting on down here? Old spruce trees, I guess is what they're calling them. So these are spruce, not firs. But eventually we'll have these type of trees down, like the hickories and whatnot, because when fall comes, those are the ones that turn beautiful colors. Let me get out of the way so you can kind of see what I was talking about. Ghost imaging, if you will. Let's go back into construction. Clicking on the wrong button. Animals, sheep. So say I want to place this down, but since I don't have enough money, I got to bring up the helper HUD. So in the upper left-hand corner, you said you can see hit V, toggle free mode. So if I turn that on, I think if I had enough money, I'd be able to place it down. Because see, it says place item. I think it would place it down without charging me. And then I can kind of see if I like the looks of it. But since I don't have the cash, I don't have the cash. Let me turn that back off because that's something we want to get into. Buildings, silos. Let's scroll on down here. We're going to go with the cheapest one available. Now, the one thing I found about the silos are if you rotate it, yep, it's only at 90-degree angles it rotates at. So you can't rotate it like other things and place it on down. So we're going to kind of just put it like in this general vicinity right here for now. Now, if I wanted to place another one down, see if you're going along, and all of a sudden it'll just snap. So line right up for you. So that'll be kind of nice in the future if you want to. If I do it in the future, I'll probably have to snap this way because the cow barn is going to be like right here, and the sheep will be over. Whoops. Over in here. Now, did I leave myself enough room going in and out? Yes, we did. So now we have our silo bunker for chaff, which is like grass, corn chaff, whatever you decide to chaff. But that's where you would put it. I don't know how much it's going to hold. I can never really figure out those numbers here. Does it actually? I don't think it says in here at all what it actually holds, right? It just says 6 by 31. It doesn't really give us a number, but for what we're going to do, I'm pretty sure it's going to be plenty. Yeah, I'm kind of stupid. I just got thinking, I'm not done with the tree harvester yet. I got to go over and do the field that we created a couple episodes ago. So I better get that done before I return this and forget about it. It's like, oh, what are you doing? You need to go over there. Oh no, I'm going to have to lease that again. And I'll have tears, and I'll be crying alone. So let's go over here and take care of these trees before I forget about it, or tree stumps. The problem is I plowed the field, like, for me it was like 4 days ago. So now I got to find, there are 2 or 3 stumps that are just out in the middle of nowhere. I see one right here in front of us. Perfect. The problem is I could see it before I really plowed it in. Now we got stones everywhere. And yeah, it blends in a little bit. Now, over here I will lower down the tree harvester because I gotta get rid of the grass. And I think I'm hitting a stump. Yep. So let's get rid of the stumps first. At least get them low enough to where I can put it down and actually drive over these things. Oh, that's looking a little bit better. Same for here. Yeah, I don't see the stump there anymore. And there's going to be... Oh, there's one there. I was like, I think there might be 2 for sure. Maybe 3, but here's one of them. Let me just make sure it's gone completely. Am I getting rid of the rocks when I do that by any chance? I don't think so. No, the rocks are staying there. Yeah, I should have, when I was plowing the field and creating the field, I should have, like, not tried to get most of the grass around it. That way I could have found, you know, found the stumps a little bit easier. But apparently I like a challenge. All right, there might be one down here in this corner somewhere. Like I said, I'm going to keep the tree harvester for a little bit. And maybe when I get done recording this episode, I may have a couple drive arounds just to make sure. Well, if I get low to the ground, can I see off in the distance any stumps sticking up? I don't see any. So that's our money down to $34,000. But we already got our silo bunker down. So yeah, I thought I was originally going to wait for this field to be grass and then harvest grass and compact it and start selling silage. But you know what? I'm starting to think of, if the timing is right, did I just go over a stump, or was that my imagination? Yeah, maybe we'll try just filling up the bunker once and selling some silage to help bring in the cash a little bit more. And plus I wanted to break up today, just not doing field work episode after episode. I want to, you know, show how this farm is going to expand. Oh, someone did want me to show where we were on the map. So if I get the map on out, scroll up, please. Thank you. So we're up in field lots, well, 23 mainly. But the field that I just created here, that's what, field 32, 33. I'm up basically in the southeast corner of the forest in the northwest part of the map. Did you follow that? I hope so. But basically, that's where I'm starting the farm. If you're wondering, the original farm, if you start on Fresh Farmer, or New Farmer, whatever the heck it's called, he would be spawning right here, right where the little field will be, right here. I painted in the field. And there's actually also another field somewhere around here. I think it was a vineyard that he had here, and I painted over that as well, just to get rid of all the fields before we started. But that is where we are at over here. So there's a silo bunker. Like I said, the cow barn. So yeah, you know the sheep pasture is going to be there. Let me turn off the tractor because we're burning up diesel fuel and I don't want to do that. If we were to look at the cow barn, and we are probably going to go with the biggest barn because, you know, why not? We go, I mean, it's still 80 cows. Or do I want to? Because, I mean, it will save us quite a bit. All it does is it's a feeding trough. The amount of cows are still the same. That's 45 cows. Yeah, so if I click on this, ooh, that is a lot smaller. So if I were to rotate it, the cow barn is going to be like in this general direction right here. I want it that far in, so I got about maybe half a dozen to 8 trees I got to cut down there where the pasture is going to be. I do want to put trees back in, but like I said, we're going to put down the trees where the leaves kind of change color. Alright, so I'm going to keep that on there for now. Now, originally, I also want to put down a shed over in this general area, for sure, and then the workbench or workshop is going to be over here as well. But I'm going to wait a little bit still on the workbench. We kind of need it, but, I mean, it's not that expensive. But sometime soon we will be getting that. Let's go back in landscaping so I can get rid of these markers here. A little bigger there. Actually, let's not go that big because it may charge me some. So it doesn't charge me anymore because I painted the area once before. I can live with that. It may charge me for here. Yeah, because I haven't painted there before. So if you painted an area before, it's not going to change it. I mean, it'll change it. I mean, it won't charge you for it. Let me try this here. Let me go down to concrete. Oh no, it's charging me. Alright, so maybe because I painted it dirt before, then I turned it to a field, because a tree harvester, that's what it does. And then I repainted dirt again and started charging me. I don't know. That's the way it seemed like it was working on out. So, like I said, we got our silo bunker down. So what we're kind of looking at now, what we'll need next is the mower. And I think the mower was $20,000. Where are the mowers? The cheapest mower is actually $12,000. That is 2.4 and that is 3.1. And I just realized that is cheaper than this one. So the cheaper one is wider by 0.7 meters. And it's actually a faster working speed for the coon. All right, so we'll just say 10,000 for that. I think that'd be the option going. I'm staring at it like I got to figure something out, and it's just baffling me that the bigger one is cheaper. So forage harvesters is 30,000. So for the cheapest one, so I need about $40,000, which we are just about there. This one here doesn't hold that much, but you know what? In the beginning, that's all we need it for, just to pick up grass. What's the working width of that thing? Does it say? It doesn't actually show what the working width is of the pickup. But it'll be fine. It should be fine. So we'll put the grass in here, compact it. And then to get it out, I do have the bucket, so I could take the bucket and just dump into the trailer. That's not too bad. But if I want to go the belt system, it's been a while since I used base game belts. I've been using the modded belt from Stevie in 19 for so long. Where are... Oh, belt system. I thought that was like an auger system. That's under belt system. Wow, these are kind of... Ooh, those are expensive. Conveyor belts are an alternative way to... the belt will take material from the ground and load it into the cart onto the next conveyor belt. I think it will automatically load back into the trailer as well. But that's $38,000. Alright, so that's something in the future that we probably would have, but in the beginning, probably have to do it with a bucket and load it on in and take it to the store because, yep. But silage doesn't go for too much, but you know what? It's money just sitting there that we could be using. Alright, like I said, I'm going to keep the tree harvester around just in case. I may cut down a few more trees and bring it on over to the sawmill. But that'll be after I get done recording. If I get a little time, I may not. Who knows? Everything in the shed is looking wonderful. Like I said, we got the fields over here, so yep, need to pick up some rocks and put that into our lime production so we can get some more lime. Yeah, I'm not going to lease a lime spreader yet because we just don't have enough lime to even cover a field, I don't think. Oh, and someone, yeah, I know what the other thing I want to say. Someone did the test for me for the rock crusher. So if you're just bringing rocks to, it's actually called a rock crusher. Production is actually a selling point, right? Where is it? It's actually called a debris crusher. So they did the test themselves, and from the stats they gave me, if they dump the rocks here, it's half as much if you were to dump the rocks in the upper part. Which now I can't jump back up here. That's ridiculous. So yeah, the debris crusher will give you 2 spots to empty out, which is on the ground or up above, and they dumped up above and got double the money than dumping it at the trigger at the ground. So if you can do that, you can double your money on selling rocks. But we're taking the rocks and making lime out of it. Well, hopefully we make enough to be able to cover the fields. Let me just double check on the store. I haven't checked in a while, at least, you know, not since I've been recording today, what's on sale in the store. And currently nothing, but I think we just got to save a little bit more cash to get the mower and the loading wagon. And I think after we get some of the rocks out of the field and get prepped, I think we will go around and just cut some of the grass around here. And again, the reason why I'm making a grass field, because I should, now I'm going by 19 standards, so this may not hold true anymore. But in 19, I did a test to where I had a certain area and I cut the grass. It wasn't a field, it was just, you know, regular grass like this. And then I made it into a field and did lime, fertilizer, all that fun stuff. And the amount of grass I got was a lot more. I don't remember because I did it so early in 19. I can't remember the numbers, but I want to say it was like maybe 70% more grass by having the field. So basically being able to put lime and fertilizer down, like when it says fertilize 49, I get 49% more. That's 49% more than what I get if it was just like this. So that's the whole purpose of doing that, and the whole purpose of having a grass field right here, because we're going to have sheep and we need to make hay. And same thing for the cows. We need to make, well, we need to make silage, and we need to make hay for them as well. Silage in the future probably be done with corn, more than likely. And we'll do corn chaff and shove it into the silo bunker. But in the future, we may have more silo bunkers. I'm pretty sure we probably will. But, you know, that's like a couple more seasons off. So I think I've answered most of the questions I had since last episode. I'm just trying to think quickly if there are any more at the top of my head. But I can't think of any currently. I did write the other ones down, the main ones I saw. And I think I covered them all. But not too bad. We're kind of expanding the farm a little bit today. We got the silo bunker down. Got rid of a lot of the tree stumps. Now I can go in and out of there a little bit easier, not hitting 20 stumps on the way out and having logs go flying everywhere. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in No Man's Land. But until then, have a good one.